I don't know how long it's gonna take to get to the valley. Today I've been fasting 3 days, I guess it was, until now. So I'm kind of walking the stairs at home, or right now this little bit upward. It's exhausting. So me now, I'm gonna go to the valley. I'm gonna get all the money that's on my account, and I hope I've not been running into any shenanigans this morning when I was ordering online, because it seemed to me as if though something was wrong about the order. It was even wrong twice, so I don't really know is this because Windows I'm not updating, probably because I didn't get the verification email. Wow, look at this guy. The colors. Minkia. What colors? Whew. I'm not gonna see these colors when I move away. In the city you never have that. And even the mountains are nice. It's video, so whatever I video, I see differently with my real eyes. It's because, when you do video, you don't really capture the light as it is. With a film, you have much more details. So, and the adaptation is just very ugly on video. You always have either, you see the details in the sky, or then you see the details in the darker areas, the mountains. So it's like, I feel my stomach, I'm hungry. Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock, 7:30. I never ever do stuff that early in the morning, go somewhere. I usually was at home and working, and then the postman would arrive and I go okay, no letters today, so I'm leaving the house. Wow, what the sky. Yes, so I'm visiting the monk I know in a city called VIL. That's just the name. And I'm gonna buy sesame seeds, pecan nuts, and stuffs. Not much though, even though I'm going to be driving uphill with a cable car because I'm gonna have a ticket. I'm not gonna be buying this and that and everything, because now that I'm into minimalism, I realized when I buy stuff at the moment I need it. It feels much more rewarding than having something, not used, hanging around in my house, looking at it quite often, stumbling over it. Yeah, so I'm gonna just buy a few eats, because I believe today it's Thursday, so if I had ordered online it would only arrive a week from now. In a week, I can do the order next Monday if it's as bad as that. And it's because I want to have all the coupons. They deliver even Saturdays, but I want to have the coupons. Like if I'd buy for 400 Swiss francs a month, the food right there, and then from time to time some electrical device, or I just bought the inflatable bed, a real stable one. I can put one of my carpets on top of it. That one all gets accumulated because it's the same shop that Migros owns interior stuff, electrical stuff, foods, even gas for the car. So you can collect quite a few coupons, and then it's like every other, like all the time, like they send it all 3 months or something, and then it's like 40 Swiss francs. That's a lot of money. You can buy like 2 full backpacks of food with that. Biologically wholesome grown zucchini and stuff, not just cheap whatevers. I need to clean my nose. Oh, this is iron deficiency, then the running nose. So I also bought the liquid iron, the organic iron this morning. I'm gonna have that in the next few weeks. So when I'm moving end of month, that one will be emptied. And also I bought Manuka honey. So that one costs like a small jar, 500 milliliters, 60 Swiss francs. It's coming from New Zealand. It has some health benefits. I didn't study it, but yeah, I'm just gonna try. Sure, it's a good thing to do so. And then I bought some, dandelion juice. Yeah. Because dandelions, the green plant, I believe has iron in it as well. So if I have that one and I cannot swallow the bottle, the juice is so bitter or whatever, I can put the honey in there so that I'm actually intaking it. Yes, I'm a bit the wild gorge. So yeah, the two of us, we're gonna be driving in a train, and I'm gonna do my South Park and TV as a media analysis. I'm gonna just read out the stuff that I've written down over the past 2 days or week. A week it was. And explain if something comes to my mind that I can add. And now I'm going to the little shop in the village first. My ticket, when I buy this cheap version, is only valid from 9 o'clock on. So that's this cheap version I'm always buying. All the trees lying here. We've seen them laying here on the path, didn't we? Looks so wild, and still it looks like, why did humans do so? Somebody here in Switzerland was having an ad up, and he wants to invest in a community that wants to live together, very earth-based, or he explained in wood. But in Switzerland you cannot really have a wood and let it be as is. You need to chop down the trees, because you go through the wood with the best paid profession, besides the judges and the dentists and the doctors and the police men, women. So that's the forester, the guy, and then you mark the trees. You decide that can go, like when the wood gets too tight and you cannot really see the trees profiting from sunlight. You take some trees out of that clump. So that's the trees they mark. And then whenever that farmer wants to get trees, needs firewood, then he goes and gets these trees, the marked ones. Just with a spray they mark it. So you don't mistake the trees for what they are. So then I told him that I've been at the place where they were taking down trees and I know about this marking. And then I told him that I saw this Swiss family, initially just a guy, then he had a son, and now that son has a son again. So they're in southern Alaska, and there the wood looks very there's one tree, like on that island they were going hunting deer. There was one tree beside the other one. It was so, I saw that wood was untouched and all the trees, no branches, just going straight up. So that's what a natural, what he wants, wood would look like. But it actually looks kind of dead, because it's like all those trees just fighting for sunlight and being up there, and then no one new coming after. Like there weren't small trees and big trees like in our woods. That what makes it so fairy tale like to be in our woods, right? We really have this fallen tree situation happening, and then you have like, this wilderness to the eyes. So I told him that, so he didn't answer. He's probably been written to quite heavily, because he's offering money for a whatever. So I told him that I'm having a wild lawn. I'm just letting the grass grow because I want to give home to small animals, also frogs. And then the look, what it looks like, is so nice when you have this wild I'm wearing funny clothes, don't I? I always go bitching about the celebs wearing like something light colored, bright colored in the leg area, and then something darker on top. So this I did correctly, but my colors are always a bit off. I like to be colorful, like easy to spot in a crowd. Like when you go into crowded places, a city, and you look at the people, most of them are dressed grey and black. So I used to dress all black, but when I realized that all the immigrants have got black hair, I stopped dyeing my hair, and I changed from wearing all black to wearing all white. I don't want to look as others look like.